it's Jessica, and today I've got my January favorites, but I also have some products that I didn't like, and I don't always include those products that I didn't like, but this month there were a few things I bought that, I don't know, I just thought to myself, these suck, so I want to tell you guys about them. Before we begin, I'm going to tell you what's on my lips because I always have questions about it, and I know I'm terrible about remembering to list it below, and all of you guys ask, but a lot of times I pre-record because you guys know I'm a full-time teacher, so during the week it's really hard for me to edit and record, so I'll usually pre-record on weekends when I can, and anyway, long story short, I always forget to put that in the down bar of the description. So what I'm wearing on my lips right now is from Starlooks. I just got it in the Starbucks, and it's in the shade Marsala, and it's one of their lipsticks, and I just think it's so pretty. And of course, it's the color of the year, and very excited about that. Okay, so starting with some of the products that I loved, the first thing I had to mention is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. Now this I have in the shade 112, and I absolutely adore the formula for this foundation. It really does mattify your face. I'm wearing it today, but it also makes it look more satiny, so it doesn't look so matte and so flat that you look like a porcelain doll. It helps your skin breathe, and it looks like your skin can breathe. And I just really like the way that it looks on my skin, and I think this is a pretty darn good shade match for me as well. So it's just across the board a win. I just wish it had a pump or something like that. Now the original Fit Me foundation formula, not the matte and poreless, but just the regular, I didn't love as much as this. So just keep that in mind. If you've got normal or combo skin, I think you will like this a lot. The next product I absolutely love this month is the C.O. Bigelow My Favorite Night Balm. This I bought at Bath & Body Works for, I want to say it might have been $6 or $7. What I love about this is that it's so freaking moisturizing, and it's called My Favorite Night Balm, but I wear it all day long, all night long. It preps your lips so perfectly for lipstick, and it just feels nice on the lips. It doesn't feel sticky, but it is thicker, but it's not annoyingly thick. It's the perfect lip balm for just all the time, overnight, during the day, it doesn't matter. It's so amazing. Now, one of my duds this month was its kind of counterpart. Where is it? There it is. And it's the C.O. Bigelow My Favorite Lip Balm. And this, in my head, is meant to be worn during the day. This has shea butter in it, and it smells really nice, kind of like a light vanilla scent. And again, I bought it at Bath & Body Works. What I didn't like about it is that it ended up drying my lips out, and it's a little bit thinner than the night balm, which makes sense because you're supposed to wear it during the day, so it doesn't need to, I don't know. Regardless, I feel like it's drying my lips out more, so that's why I've ended up leaving this at home and bringing this with me everywhere. So it's kind of a downer. I might try and use it a few more times because I do like the smell of it, but I wouldn't recommend it. If you're gonna get one or the other, get this, and a lot of times they have like buy one, get one half off, and I would say just get 2 of these. That's what I wish I would have done, but ah well. Okay, so now I've got 2 different products that I have hit pan on, and just recently I hit pan on both, and especially on this one I'm about to show you next, I couldn't believe I'd already hit pan on it, but I love this product. It is the Pixi Subtly Sun Touched Bronzer, and it's a really light gray tone bronzer. You can see I hit pan on it there. What I love about this is that it is that gray tone, so it's really good for contouring. I used it today just as a kind of a light contour. You could use it to bronze up your face, but it's such a perfect contour color that that's how I end up using it. And the one downside is that it is kind of pricey for what it is. Pixi's kind of pricey at Target, but it's really good, and I have a feeling when I run out of this, I might buy it again anyway, because I don't know, like, I love my Kevyn Aucoin one. You guys know that's like a holy grail, but it's so expensive, so I don't like to use it every day. And so this is the one I end up going for, and I end up loving this just as much, and I think I forget about it so easily, and I don't know why. So definitely recommend if you are as fair as I am and it's really hard to find a bronzer-ish type product that doesn't turn red. You will love this so much. The next one that I also love is my Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer. I have it in the shade Reserve Your Cabana, and of course it's marketed as a bronzer, but really it's a highlight. And what is amazing about it is that it's just this beautiful, sort of shimmery, but mostly just satin type color. And you can't really see it, but I'm wearing it today on my face, and I just love it because it is just very subtle. It doesn't look like a disco ball on your face. You can't really go wrong with it. And it also has SPF in it, which I think is kind of cool, although I'm pretty sure mine is, yeah, close to expiring, so I need to get a new one. However, it's like $3.99, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. But I couldn't believe on this big of a product I actually hit pan on it, but that just shows how much I use it. I really feel like these are similar to the Hourglass Ambient Lighting highlighting powders, because this is so finely milled, it's so buttery, and yet it doesn't look crazy. It's just absolutely gorgeous. If you haven't tried it, go try it. It's $4. It is $4. And I actually just bought this Wet n Wild, the same type, but it's Ticket to Brazil, and it's just like a deeper bronze color just for actually bronzing up my face. So I'm excited to give this a try, especially as we move closer to summer. This next product I love, and it's an e.l.f. product. I would assume it's like $3 because it's part of their studio line. It's their eye brightener, and I have it in the shade Buff. And this is what I use to set my under eye. I used it today, and it's just such a beautifully, again, finely milled loose powder. Just use a fluffy brush to kind of lay it on top of your concealer here, and it just helps to settle that concealer. It helps to just prevent that concealer from going into fine lines. Now, if you've got really dry skin under your eyes, I wouldn't really recommend a setting powder like this, because it's probably, at least this one, kind of would make it look drier. But if you've got normal or you're a lot younger, either way, I think you will love this. It's so amazing. I would compare it to my Bare Minerals one. Just beautiful. You guys, it's a snowstorm here right now. I mean, it's like so gray out, and it's not like a pretty snowstorm, like where it's sunny and it's snowing. No, 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 no. It's like a really gray, depressing, feels like it's 6 p.m. and it's only noon type of snowstorm. It's really, ugh. Okay, so one product that I was not loving is this M Cosmetics, I think it's the, yeah, Lash Gallery mascara. And you'll see that the brush is kind of like wild in a way, which I don't really mind that kind of a brush, because in my head it usually would add a good amount of volume and get those little hairs and all that stuff. And you guys know I'm all about supporting fellow YouTubers, and I like Michelle Phan. She seems really nice and she's absolutely gorgeous, but I just didn't like this. I mean, I don't know, like it was nothing. It felt like I was using like a $2 Wet n Wild mascara that was really crappy. That's what I mean, to be completely honest. I know that sounds really blunt, but I just didn't like it, and I really had high hopes, and I think the packaging is so cute. So that was a downer. But one mascara that I would recommend that is really good, and it's like $3.99, is the Best Lash Extreme from Jordana. I buy mine at Walgreens. It's got a brush that is really kind of clean, if you will. It hardens pretty quickly though, so if you're going to put a few layers on, which I would recommend, it'll get very voluminous, but it does harden really quickly and dry. The good news there is that it holds your curl really well, but you do have to kind of work quickly to make sure you've got enough layers on. I mean, it's not that fast, like you're racing against the clock, but like for me with my L'Oreal Voluminous, which I also love, that I can, like, you know, I could wait a minute in between and then put another layer on and it's fine. I like to actually pair these together a lot too, just because I just love this one too. They're both so good, but I forgot how good this was. So definitely check it out if you like volume and you want your curl to stay. I mean, who doesn't? So it's just a really, really good mascara. Another favorite this month is my Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art. I have mine in the shade Topaz Twinkle, and it's got a cream shadow here and then this glitter, like kind of liner, if you will, here, although you can use it in many different ways. The cream shadow is absolutely beautiful. I have a demo video that I'll be putting up soon. This is what I've been wearing in the past few videos where everyone keeps asking about what is on my lid because it's like crazy sparkly and gorgeous. It's this plus this glitter. Now, it is more like a liner, but you could put it all over your lid or all over this and make it look really, really pretty and sparkly. So that's what I usually do once this has dried. And it's just so beautiful. I've heard from many people that this, the color range of these, like the other ones, aren't necessarily as good, but this is one of the good ones. It's the only one I've tried and I really like Topaz Twinkle. And they're really wearable colors to me. So I highly recommend this. Could not believe I actually liked it. Because products like this, I feel like I'm like, like, I almost never like them. They seem kind of, you know, kitschy and, oh, it's just a gimmick, but oh my gosh, I couldn't believe how much I love it. One of my, and I guess this is my third dud, it's the Batiste Dry Shampoo. I got mine for dark and deep brown hair, and this was, I was excited because I love the regular Batiste formula. However, this one, it's got a hint of color, and I knew that going in, and I knew some people were saying, oh my gosh, it's amazing, and others were saying, it gets color everywhere, so I was like, well, I'll try it, because it was at Marshall's, and I was going to get a new one anyway of the Batiste, like the regular. I think I get the rose, because I like the smell. So, I just ran out of breath talking about it. So, I used it today. I had it, I'm very careful about not getting on my face. So when I sprayed it in, it wasn't, it had no, backsplash on my face, except for once I brushed it through and, I was messing with my hair, I looked at my forehead and there was black, everywhere. And luckily it came off, but, and it gets all in your nails and, on your hands. I had to wash my hands, 3 times to get it off. So it's great because it doesn't have much of a white cast. It does still have kind of an odd tint, but at least it's closer to my hair color. However, it's not worth the mess. I would rather just have to brush through it a few more times with the regular than use this. So it's a great formula, and again, I love the Batiste formula. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing dry shampoo, which that's why I love it. However, it's just not worth the mess of the color, so I think I'll use this up because I'm not gonna waste it because it is good. And then I'm gonna go back to my rose scented one that has just the regular white cast because I'm not dealing with that kind of mess. So those were all of my favorites and kind of duds for the month of January. I will link my past monthly favorite videos down below if you're interested. And if you are enjoying these videos, please subscribe and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye. So ColourPop let me pick out $30 worth of stuff for free, which is really nice of them. So it was nice because I was able to pick what I wanted. But no, this is not a sponsored video. They're not paying me to say anything. I just wanted to show them to you guys. And I also am going to show you my eye look that I used all the 4 shadows that I have here in a second, so stay tuned. I also showed the application of this and how I feel about how it applied. So it's kind of like a first impressions demo video. Anyway,